Hey guys, Tepcocyclerepair. So you've heard if your bike's having problem to check for vapor lock, and I want to show you what could cause that and what it does. So, and this bike right here is a very simple example, and it's going to be easy to show you on this one. So this gas cap right here is a dirt bike gas cap. It's vented. It just has a hole that goes out here into the tube, and it vents out this way, right? So when the gas comes out of the tank and the gas lowers and the air gap gets larger, it needs to be able to pull the air in from somewhere. So it pulls it in through the tube that's open. Some of these have a one-way valve. Some of them have just like a vent that's shorter. There's a couple different caps, but it has to be able to vent, and that's why. And what they try to do with the caps is make it so that only air can go in, but fuel can't come out, so it doesn't splash out. These right here, gas can come out of the top. This is a dirt bike, so it's a little different. But I'll show you what happens. So here we have our tank. We have some fuel in it. We have a fuel valve right here. It's in the off position right now. So I'm going to leave it in the off position. I'm going to tighten this up right here. I'm going to pull the hose off, and I'm going to show you what happens when vapor lock occurs when I pinch this tube off up top. Okay, so right now I have the line pinched off on the top right here. All right. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open this up, and I'll show you how quickly that this can happen. So if you're having a problem with your bike constantly running out of fuel, I'll show you what to check and how you can fix it. So right here, I'm going to turn the gas on. Now this is, watch the flow of the fuel slow down. All right, so what's happening here is that the fuel's coming out, and the air gap on the top, it needs more air to take up the void from the fuel. You see the stream getting slower and slower. Dribbling out. All right, it's going to come to just about a complete stop. All right, so you can imagine your bike trying to get fuel, you're trying to give it gas, and it's dripping like this now. Look at that. All right, this is what vapor lock is. Okay, this is because the vapors can't expand. It can't get air over the fuel to let it out. Now, all I'm going to do here is reach up and release the clamp that I have on the vent line, and watch the gas start to come out. You ready? Boom. That's it. All right. It took the clamp off the top, and now we're flowing again. All right, and that was just a few seconds there. So you can imagine trying to diagnose a bike that keeps running out of fuel and having problems, and then trying to track it down and finding out that you're not getting any fuel because of a vapor lock. So every time you open up the gas cap, or you open up the anything that connects to the fuel, you pull a fuel line, the gas starts dumping out, you're going to say, okay, that's fine. Air can get back in here like air bubbles. To try to help the situation. Sometimes it'll drain out, and then it'll get some air back, and then it'll be able to get a little bit of air in there and come. So if you're trying to diagnose it and you're pulling fuel lines off, it could drive you crazy. So make sure that this line, your vent, whatever type of vent you have in the top works. Now, older bikes can get rusted and clogged. Old fuel can splash up there and gum it up. You need to make sure they work. These can get clogged many different ways. On dirt bikes, dirt can get inside of here. Dirt can clog the end of the line. We have mud daubers here in North Carolina that like to find every little hole and fill it with mud and nest in there. So you want to make sure that the line is always clear, okay? So you can just put compressed air in there, make sure that you're blowing through. These dirt bike caps are very simple. So if you pull this off here, that goes straight to the tank. So always want to have one on there, but make sure the air can go through here so the air void in the top can expand as the fuel comes out, or else the fuel is not going to come out. And you can have a vapor lock problem, and your bike's going to continue to run out of gas, or it's going to start running really lean. You'll have a lean problem in there if the gas is trickling. Say you have a partially restricted hose here, so the fuel slows down to like it's almost dripping and almost stopping. You're going to have a lean condition because it's not getting enough fuel, and your fuel level in the bowl is going to start getting lower, which is going to create a lean condition, another running problem. So make sure that you always have enough vent in your tank so that the gas can drain out smoothly like it's supposed to, so you're not chasing other problems with the bike when it's just a vent problem. All right, anyway, guys, hopefully this helps you out. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notification. Until next time, it's Tepcocyclerepair.